If you don't know, now you know.
Internet's going wild about you and Khamzat training together.
Yeah.
How did this come together?
So obviously, you know, my last fight, Brett, I lost to Derek Brunson. You know, it was probably it was a tough defeat to take, because obviously I lost. I wasn't really bothered about the fight before that. I lost to Whittaker because I feel like I proved that I'm one of the best middleweights in the world. You know, we had such a close fight. It could have went either way. You know, one takedown changed the fight. But then the last fight, I don't feel like it was me in there. I mean, I've seen a few comments that I looked out of shape, which was quite true. So it was a tough few months. But after the fight, I seen that Khamzat had tweeted me, and Derek, like, he congratulated Derek, and he was like, "Till, do you want to come out here, you know, and train with me, brother? The doors are open." And we spoke a lot on DMs, me and like Khamzat. You know, we obviously everyone's seen the Instagram live where we were talking about fighting, and I just got the feeling that he was like the type of guy like me. I don't feel like there was no, you know, like after what you see, I feel like he was just a guy who trains hard. He's a little bit crazy and stuff like that. So I thought, you know, I feel like this is a guy who I wanted to put myself back in the beginner seat. I'm like, remember when I first walked into Team Carbon and I was a beginner, I wanted to put myself back into that seat. So I wanted to come over and train him. So I obviously spoke to my team back home, you know, obviously my coach Colin. I was like, listen, you know, do you reckon we can set up some training? And he was like, yeah, of course, like, you know, get the sparring, get the dancing. And the good fact of it was that my one of my companies, my crypto companies, was signing Khamzat. So like, it just made all the sense. So I spoke with his manager, and I spoke with him, and I said, "Is there any chance I can get the invite to come?" They were like, "Of course, Till." So walked through the doors about a week and a half ago, with my tail between my legs, and now I'm just loving every single second of my life right now.
What do you love about it? Like, why is this place good for you?
Because, you know, like when sort of, this is from my opinion, when you're on like a little bit of a downswing, you need motivation and inspiration. And back home, my coach, he is the one guy who's always motivated and inspired me. But as like another fighter, and just watching videos and talking and seeing how Khamzat is, and even his last fight, his post-fight interview, I actually got told he's basing it around one of my post-fight interviews. I just like his whole aura, and I like his for me, more important than anything, it's not his wrestling or his how fit he is, it's his mentality. Like, and now I've come here not as Darren Till, the UFC superstar. I've come here as, in my head, Darren Till, the beginner, who's starting over, Darren Till 2.0. And listen, Brett, I could stop fighting right now, and I feel like, you know, I've achieved a great deal. I don't even feel like I've begun yet. I've had twists and turns and ups and downs, and I'm here for one specific reason, and it's because I know I can be, you know, a champion, a legend. So, you know, this is why me and my team have decided to get out here for a few months and get to work.
You are the rudest person I've ever met.
Do you have a boyfriend or a fucking son you can call over here?
Yeah, I do. He works for the government.
Get the fuck out of here.
Really
fuck off.
To get these licenses.
Yeah, please do, you fucking dumb bitch. You guys running your fucking mouth about Khalil kicking my ass. You guys understand we used to train at the same gym. That shit never happened. I kicked his ass once and it avoided me like the plague. But I promise you, you guys have no concept who Khalil Rountree is. You think you would like this man, but if you hung out with him, you would not. He's like this PC fucking beta male little bitch. I'm fucking telling you guys, he fucking sucks. Nobody likes him. He sucks.
Start
Rolling.
did say that because you know what, Conor McGregor at that time in 2016, he did walk the talk. He was everything that he was saying. It was happening. But guess what, man? His persona's over. He's not that dude no more. Like people know that it's just an act, and he doesn't have that juice no more. So to me, Captain, like he's just a dude that at one point was able to manipulate himself to world titles, and people bought into it. And he was able to use his hands. But I think once people realized that front leg is there, people started chewing that thing up. I do believe Conor McGregor is good in certain areas, but I think he's so stubborn. He's around yes man that he won't get better because he's stuck in his own fame. He's stuck in his own head. I think he should fight Jake Paul. I think these two dudes are meant for each other. I think they can go on a damn honeymoon afterwards if they want to too. But they both of them absolutely make me sick.
Even now, I hear you. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna shoot everyone. Give me the guns. I'm gonna shoot the Engano. How are you gonna knock him out, brother? You have to use something, brother.